So we have our pleated outer layer and lining and the pouch layer loose below. We'll just turn the work over. And we need to move the pouch layer up to just below the top edge. So don't line it up exactly, just have it about, I can't do it with one hand, I'm trying to film at the same time. Have it at about an eighth or a quarter of an inch or half a centimetre below the top edge and pin it. The top edge of the pouch up. Next step is to bring your pouch up and just at first just with your finger push that seam so that the pouch is going to be behind the front layer and you don't see the white hanging down. I'm just going to press that. There we go. So now we're going to make the pleats on the pouch side. I've lined up the top edge of the pouch on the mat, which is marked at inch squares, and I've just taken my chalk and marked roughly 2 inches. Then again, between these marks, line that up with one of the lines and marked about 2 inches below. And then we do the same as we did before with the front edge, folding the pleats. So this time we're using the same method, folding on that chalk mark, making a pleat. This one's a little less than the ½ inch for the first one because it's pinned at the top and I can't move it further. Same again. Just make sure the heads of your pins stay out. And the last one. Like that. And again, we take the mask over to the machine and stitch down each edge with the long stitch setting on the machine. So I'm beginning with a back stitch. Ending with a little bit more back stitch. So that's your pouch layer pleated and attached, the seam down each side. I'm just going to trim loose threads off. I suppose I could use scissors, might be neater. And the next step will be to encase these raw edges with a channel which will hold the ties. Another step you might want to consider before attaching the edges on, which just gives you a neater finish and holds the various layers of the mask in place, would be to put an edge stitch running along this whole bottom length. It's not in the printed pattern, but I just thought I'd mention it here. It does give a better finish if you include that.